know who it is, man. JamesAtkinsTv. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. JATV. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, man, JamesAtkinsTv, and thanks in advance for tapping in with your boy in today's vlog. You see the title of the thumbnail, you know the nature of the video, so let's go ahead and get straight to this. Alright folks, so I'm going to do my best to replicate the cold start from when I first got this done. So let's go ahead and do the cold start first, and then I'll get into the rest of the video. Here's a cold start before the exhaust is installed. YouTube, so that is the cold start, and that is the difference between, you know, the Corsa Performance exhaust cold start as well as the stock MPP Z51 exhaust. All right, now before I go any further in this video, I want to say this first. If you're new around here, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot more content coming, a lot more reviews of all the modifications that I'll be doing to the C8 as well, of course, and some crazy stuff in the works, man. So this is iteration, and I'm just building upon more and more content for you guys. So I would truly appreciate you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. On top of that note, for this video, I have a 50 like goal. Let's get 50 likes on this video. All right, if you see that this video hasn't hit 50 likes, go ahead and hit that like button right now to help me get to that 50 like goal. All right, I truly appreciate it. Now, as it relates to the Corsa Performance exhaust, all right, this thing sounds great. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it out there, all right? I love the sound of the Corsa exhaust. It 10 times better than the regular exhaust, and I love the stock exhaust as well. Now, the one thing that most people want to know is there a check engine light? What happens with that, right? And yes, there was a check engine light, but there are things that you can do to get it to be gone. First off, when I first got the car done, the check engine light went off on its own, and it stayed off for quite a while. I think like 3 or 4 days, and then it came back. Then there's a thing you can do at the dealership, but the dealership has a sound off on it. It's called a relearn process. I didn't go through there. However, a company, CCO Performance, they make a module, and they actually are here locally in Atlanta. So I just went up to them, got the module done, boom, bam, bada boom. I think I'll post that video. Matter of fact, I will do that for you guys. I'll post that video about the module and how it gets done with the check engine light, all right? Now, this is not a paid or sponsored video by Corsa. Hey, but Corsa Performance, if you're watching, hey, I'll definitely, you know, let's talk behind the scenes, all right? Let's do more of this.
Stop it. Get some help.
Why did I say all that anyway? Like I said, this is not a paid promotion on behalf of Corsa. So what I'm about to tell you guys about the exhaust in general is, you know, all 100% my opinion, and no biases intended. I'm giving you guys a full-on consumer perspective of, you know, the exhaust. The reason why I haven't gotten into what it sounds like in the cabin yet, because I kind of wanted you guys to see what it sounds like. I don't know how well this camera mic is picking up, you know, the audio of the exhaust or anything while driving, but it's not super loud in the cabin. You can still converse with the passenger. I've had passengers in the car since. Check out my last video with my boy Jordan. Yeah, so I've had passengers in the car since. I mean, this is a constant iteration of all the things that you guys may want to understand. Is there engine drone? Yes, there is some engine drone, but it's not bad. Like, I believe that if you take off the mufflers and completely almost straight pipe the car, then yes, you're gonna have some engine drone because that's a part of the game, right? Like that's what the engine does. That's why they put that big casket on your stock exhaust, is to be able to eliminate all that noise and kind of muffle the sound in general. Let me get over. The police is right here pulling someone over. Okay. So yeah, but let me say this: the C8 does a really good job of managing which gear you're in when you're in automatic. So whenever I'm in a higher gear, I should say this, whenever the car upshifts past, I don't know, 4th or 5th gear, you don't hear any drone at all. Now if you, like, you know, smash on the gas one time and then you hear the engine roar like it is now, then yes, you will get just a little bit of drone feedback, but I promise you, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I only really hear it in lower RPMs, and when I'm in the 2000, let me upshift so you guys can clearly hear me. And I only hear it when I'm in the 2000 to 3000 RPM range, right? Other than that, I don't hear any engine drone whatsoever. I could take this car on a cruise right now and not bother me. And quite honestly, I love the sound of it in the interior. I just cannot make this up, right? I just can't make it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna give you guys the sound clip now of what it sounds like with the exhaust, with the top off, with the target top off, and hopefully this doesn't get caught in camera or it. Yeah, so hopefully this doesn't get caught on camera, but the Aston Martin that's in front of me right now, his exhaust is what's doing all of that popping and not my exhaust. So once we get a little bit of distance, I'm gonna pick this video back up so that like his exhaust doesn't get caught in my exhaust, and you can hear like the difference between them. All right, so there's just a heads up on that. All right, y'all, so we're about to hit the road like I said. I'm gonna get this underway. Hopefully this is picking up the audio of the exhaust and y'all can really truly fully experience this. This is actually my first time as well with the top off and hearing the exhaust as well, so we're experiencing this together. Those are my little rumbles.
Are you stupid or something?
Alright guys, this is what the cabin noise sound like at highway speeds. I'm gonna get onto the on-ramp right now, so let's see if you guys can check this out. Like I said, I don't know if this is coming up in audio or not, but let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you've made it to this far, thank you. I truly appreciate you all for continuing to watch throughout this entire video. If you haven't already by now, drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button for sure if you're not already subscribed. Find your way back to more JamesAtkinsTv content. I try my best to get all the different sound clips for you guys, with the top off, top on, all the good gibbets in between, and give you all the details that I can understand, at least from my own personal experience with the Corsa Performance exhaust. If there's anything that I have missed, drop a comment down below right now and let me know what questions you still may have, and I'll answer them in a future video. All right, so yeah, man, 50 likes on this video. I know we can do it. Let's go ahead and run this video up with 50 likes. Go ahead and hit the subscribe. Help your boy get to 1,000 subscribers, man. And until next time, it's your boy, JamesAtkinsTv, man. And we out.